Please, could the British pound, you hear me? Could the British pound replace euro, because it's such a nice currency with very nice notes and very nice coins? So could it replace euro? In my opinion, it could. Thank you.
Could the British pound replace the euro? Should the British pound replace the euro? Look, I promise you, we're not in UKIP trying to rebuild the British Empire through stealth. I promise you that. Look, as far as I'm concerned, when you have different peoples with different economies and different governmental systems, it is better they have their own currencies. And actually, you know, it doesn't really matter whether you're a small country or a big country. The beauty of floating currencies is they act as a wonderful buffer against other countries when you're either doing very well or you're either doing very badly. So I don't see the British pound replacing the euro, but I do think that the Euro Titanic has now hit the iceberg. No, I really do think so, because, you know, just look at the desperate problems in countries like Spain, and the roadshow is moving on to Italy, I think, fairly soon. And I think what's going to happen is the southern European countries will one by one break away, get their own currencies back, and the first country that leaves will be the luckiest. Because the first country that leaves will be the first country that recovers, just as when Britain broke out of the gold standard in 1931, this was considered to be a terrible, shaming experience for the Brits, but because we bust out, we didn't suffer the depths of the depression, actually, that France and Germany did. So the first one out will do the best, and we will then finish up, sir, with a predominantly northern Eurozone, which frankly we may as well then call the greater Deutschmark zone. And then politically, countries like the Netherlands and Finland will have to ask themselves whether they're prepared to live in a totally German-dominated economy, and that will then become a political question. But I'm confident that actually the Deutschmark is coming back, the French franc is coming back, it's going to happen, we'll finish up back where we started, and in 100 years' time, children will read history books and say to themselves, how on earth could they have been so stupid?